SMARTSEED Agency presents a Reuters Newsflash. Breaking news, SMARTSEED acquires new VP of Sales and he's shaking things up. Presented by SMARTSEED's VP of Sales, Ed Connolly. Warning, chiropractors, do not watch this video unless you want to dominate your local market and get seamless help growing your brand. In the next 9 minutes, you will witness how our team of highly skilled tacticianists and overachievers stand ready to pass down our 100 years of knowledge to you in combination with years of experience delivering value to our 100-plus chiropractors we've helped so far. Chiropractors, has COVID destroyed your self-worth and your self-respect? Or is this pandemic simply a hurdle that smart entrepreneurs navigate through as they continue growth even through hard times? Is COVID a real or perceived threat? Well, if you listen to the news, we are living in a depression. Are chiropractic businesses down? Sure. But if you talk to any successful business owner, it is simply business as usual. Smart chiropractors either pivot or figure out a way to excel even in a down market, or they turn to the pros at SMARTSEED. For context, we need to dispel with some myths and throw a few real statistics your way in just a moment so that you truly understand the media and how the richest 1% in this country tries to keep the little man down. SMARTSEED decided to do something about the COVID dilemma and are proud to announce our new VP of Sales, Edward Connolly, an underground businessman who was lying low in the shadows, planning and waiting for the right time to pounce. And pounce he did on the market and on Wilson Vieira, the brainchild, CEO, world-renowned SEO expert, strategist, and driving force behind SMARTSEED, the best in-class high-level consulting and marketing services agency to those in the know. Vieira says the game is stacked against those that are not in the know, and the proper strategy, combined with discipline and execution, makes for an uneven landscape, but one that we love to play on. Ed Connolly was an amazing get, and he and I are kindred spirits that in just a matter of 6 weeks has helped execute on many strategies that he and I have independently been percolating on for years, and to begin seeing them come to fruition much faster than I ever imagined is exciting. The dynamic duo. The union of Wilson and Vieira and Edward Connolly is a match made in heaven. It's hard to comprehend how two kindred souls that never met until 6 weeks ago have independently been working on similar plans for market domination. The dynamic duo, as they are affectionately known by those in the underground that are aware of this union, know how dangerous this combination is. But the chiropractic community will soon find out. This dynamic duo are poised for a massive shakeup in the marketplace, and rightfully so. These methodical planners and executioners stand ready to annihilate anyone that stands in their way. Reuters Newsflash. Serving on his day off, actually, Ed Connolly never takes a day off, nor does the other half of the dynamic duo. However, this day seen doing his part performing local community outreach. The hard-working Connolly works 18 to 20-hour days that he claims is not work at all, because to Connolly, he's never worked a day in his life. Business is fun and exciting, and the primary driver of business is knowledge and taking proven concepts from outside industries and incorporating them in unique ways is a challenging, but it's also a thrill of executing on your strategies and giving birth to them as you watch them come to fruition, which, when all is said and done, is his reason for being. Ed Connolly is a serial entrepreneur and has been making money in one way or another since grammar school, when he had a newspaper route and a candy business that his grandfather helped finance. Edward Connolly Sr. was a serial entrepreneur that owned the Sherwood Bar and Grill and their namesake, Connolly's Bar and Grill. Sr. was a monster of a man and was in such great shape that he sparred with Rocky Marciano and Joe Louis just for fun at Ring 1 in New Haven, Connecticut. Connolly has owned many different businesses that he has doubled consecutively year after year, from owning a hair salon at 19 years old and quadrupling revenue in 18 months, to owning a hotel kiosk business that did over $1 million in sales in just 12 months, to owning a prepaid calling card company that did over $20 million over 8 years, to his mortgage business that he started from zero and built a sales team of 10, doing 80 loans a month within 90 days and earning $50,000 a month within 5 months, to a cleaning company that he and his wife now own And for the first 5 years, he's doubled that as well. He's essentially been marketing and selling his entire life. Who is SmartSeed? SmartSeed.agency. At SmartSeed, we aggressively scale brands and are one of the most prolific consulting and marketing agencies on the planet that has helped over 1,100 companies create over $625 million in profits for themselves in over 300 different niches using more than our 108 virtual assistants across the globe. Our agency heads are very strategic thinkers and have a combined experience of over 100 years that we pass down to our clients. You see, most so-called agencies don't have the knowledge necessary to do what we do. So what they do is they take your money, they learn on your dime while you suffer with paltry results, if any at all, while giving real marketing agencies such as ourselves a black eye and souring business owners for most others. But their loss is our gain. SmartSeed gives away more free tools that drive more business than these so-called marketeers, as we like to call them, try and make money from, making our job infinitely easier to penetrate any market of our choosing. Our principals wanted to shake things up a bit and give back to the community while at the same time disrupting the national chiropractic industry where we successfully service over 100 chiropractors. We are extremely intimate with this niche, and not only do we know their lingo, but we know their most pressing problems, which we have eliminated due to our value proposition. Normally, we only work with seasoned chiropractors because they have the deeper pockets and understand business well enough that their learning curve is nominal, and the transition for us to step in and help them grow is seamless. But now, the country is wide open with our new strategic alliance with Mr. Connolly. Here's some statistics you should know. There were more millionaires created in the last 2 years than in the history of business. The two sectors that benefited the most during the pandemic were cryptocurrency and e-commerce. Small business created 1.5 million jobs annually and still growing fast. And a statistic you should be deathly afraid of, 70% of small enterprises close after just 10 years in business. And that is our why. Most chiropractic business owners don't know this, but they should. What is an avatar? Who is your dream customer? Where do your dream customers hang out? How do you write compelling ad copy that's going to stop your prospects dead in their tracks while scrolling up and down like a madman? How to track everything from phone numbers in your marketing campaigns to SMS to social media to voice drops, as well as every other marketing strategy we employ. If you don't know which campaigns are working, how do you know which platforms to turn on and which ones to scale on? And more importantly, the obligation of service that you have and how to temper your selling within that environment. Speaking of service, now back to the ranch. Connolly, shown here on his hands and knees, knows that service is all about. Hard work has built this country on the backs of Americans and immigrants alike. It's the one common equalizer. You either work hard and smart or you don't. Ed Connolly is no stranger to helping the elderly. It simply blows my mind that people can't connect anymore in real ways. They're too busy on their cell phones. This senior citizen is a beautiful soul, and simply taking the time away from his servicing the community and giving a couple of minutes to bestow kind words on her made her day. Connolly, shown here working hard in service to others, panting like a dog in the sweltering 60-degree heat, LOL, knows what it takes to make the world go round. Ed Connolly snarling as his back begins to ache. Quit your whining, you girly man, and get her done. As the pounding 60-degree heat beats on the body of Mr. Connolly while in service to others, winces due to exhaustion and the lovely benefit of 2 bulging discs between his L4 and L5 vertebrae. He begins to fade fast. Just prior to completion, Connolly, shown here, giving back to the community by picking up after the lazy car washers that could not take the time to put their own towels inside their receptacle. Count your blessings for Mr. Connolly, always thinking about others. Mr. Connolly inadvertently delivers a little peep show, but that never dissuaded him from focusing on his civic duties of service. The busy Mr. Connolly still had the time to make a trip to Office Max. Office supplies are a necessity as Mr. Connolly finds the time to shop after his arduous day of service, even if that service was detailing his wife's car. Ba-dum-bum. Mr. Connolly seen here catching a box of hanging file folders before they fell on the ground. Thank the Lord, Connolly hasn't fallen on the ground. Just yet. Connolly and Vieira are sure to turn things upside down in the chiropractic niche. Attention chiropractors, if you want a free $500 evaluation to see if your marketing staff is up to task, reach out to the pros at SmartSeed or ed at smartseedtech.com, and we will be happy to deliver more value for free than other agencies charge good money for. And if you do decide to work with us and we can't visually strengthen your brand in 1 week, then it is absolutely free.